Another aspect of business leadership is creativity. As a business leader, you need to have creativity. But what is creativity? Creativity is the ability to come up with something new. Creativity is very important in business, and if you are creative, not only will you enrich your own life and that of others, but you will have a clear advantage when it comes to running your business. You must be able to recognize and identify your own creative skills and use them to your advantage. Do you have creative thinking skills? One aspect of creativity is creative thinking. Creative thinking means thinking about new things or thinking about things in new ways. It could be called thinking outside the box. Creative thinking involves what is called lateral thinking, or the ability to identify patterns that are not readily obvious. An example of creative thinking is when, after delegating a task, you see your employee spending a bit more time than usual on research. This can lead you to the conclusion that the employee might not have had all the necessary skills for the task and is searching for information to complete it. While this may not be entirely unproductive on the part of the person to whom the task was delegated, at the same time it should alert you to what you did not do to fully ensure their capability for that task, as this can lead to loss of time where the completion of the task is concerned. You may then elect to find someone else depending on the situation. Some people by nature are more creative than others, but creative thinking can be acquired and enhanced by practice. Creative thinking can be practiced by solving puzzles and riddles. You can also practice creative thinking by thinking about how to do some things differently. As a business person, you must develop creative thinking skills, and as a creative thinker, you can originate new ways of performing tasks. In one of my business ventures, I was once asked by a client to come up with a kitchen cabinet accessory that I had not seen before. Some people in that business simply said it could not be done. But I refused to use that limitation on myself and came up with a way to do what she wanted. The result was a very happy client, and for me, the satisfaction that I had done what some thought was improbable. When looking for a creative thinking opportunity as a means of personal empowerment, you can sometimes find it in unexpected places. Any task that allows you to put your own idea into things is a good opportunity. When you are thinking to hire someone for your business, be sure to look for a creative thinker. You can even say that creative thinking is a requirement for the job, and at the interview, test the creative thinking skills of the person you're interviewing. Examples of creative thinking. Anything that elicits the praise of someone else around you or displays in a better setting something existing can be considered the byproduct of creative thinking. If the exercise gets you some applause, then you know you have been creative. Most business leaders are already much more efficient at creative thinking than they realize. Artistic thinking. As a business leader, you will acquire some artistic creative thinking skills. This will help you when it comes to advertising or when it comes to promoting your company. At such times, the tasks that you will be involved in include designing logos, writing advertising copy, creating the package for a new product, or drafting and writing advertising scripts. Creative problem solving. Solving problems creatively stands out as an innovation. As a creative problem solver, you will find new solutions instead of just looking at and putting into effect the most obvious solutions. As an example, you can find new ways to put cost-effective measures into place that will save your business a fair amount of money, all in very creative ways.